Hi everyone, welcome back to Daily Endeavours for Wednesday the 9th of July. As always, there'll be timestamps in the description if you just want to skip through the stuff that you already know, or if you're just looking for one option here that you just want to get straight to. So this set's okay, no issues with it. Everything's base game. Two of these require you to have some sort of like aid or friend, or just player in general. The only one I would not bother with is the cycle bosses, because this takes ages compared to, like, yes, this one requires a player as well, but this one's done in like 10 seconds or 20 seconds as opposed to this one, which takes fucking ages. Compared to these options here, for the same amount of seals, this is just so dog shit value. So I think you just avoid this one. So I'm not even going to do it. That's how low value it is. Maybe on other days, it'd be better than some of the other, like, really shit options, but on a day like this, don't even bother. Just do the other shit. It's so much easier. Okay, I'll start with a duel. This one's straightforward. So you just need to find another player. Odds are, if you go to a common way shrine, like in a major hub, you just stand there for a while, someone will probably approach you and ask for a duel anyway. So in order to do it yourself, you just need to go up to someone. You'll see the hold to interact button near the health bars at the bottom there. I think on console, the start or like the options button is what you press. It's like close to the middle of the controller. I assume most people know all that stuff. But you hold it down and you'll get this UI that comes up, and you just got to select duel at the top left. Now the only thing that can potentially stop you from doing this one is if you forfeit. The only way to forfeit a duel is to leave the area, like get far enough out of the area. It's probably like 30 or 20 meters. And yeah, it will work for the other person though. So if another player's just like helping you out with it, they can just run out of the duel if they've already done it, you know. So, but yeah, just to simplify things, just make sure you just kill one of the, like, one person kills the other, just for simplicity's sake. All right, so first I'll just cover beasts. This one you can get in so many different places, but I'll just go through some that I would use. In Stone Vaults, this way shown here that you start with, Crow's Wood is just to the southeast, or northeast, and the as soon as you get in, you'll see a bridge. Just cross the bridge, and there's just going to be a ton of wolves there. The wolves are incredibly weak. They'll probably die to a single light attack. So yeah, you can just kill a bunch of those for killing beasts. The only thing is, places like these are not instant, so if someone else comes through and kills that stuff, you have to wait for it to respawn. Some other options, you know, you've got in Oridon, you've got Shadow Grove here. There's a lot of animals in this area here, some bears and wolves. You could use those too. All the starting areas have things like wolves, and you can find like jackals over here. And I don't know if there's many. Oh yeah, you've got wolves in the in this area here, I believe, as well. So yeah, lots of stuff available all over the map. Usually there's always like some kind of beast type enemy in every zone, like Stonefall's Leguars and the Elite count as beasts. Now, as far as instance areas go, there's a couple. Whereas 1 is just so good here. I know I use this place for bloody everything, but today it's good too, because the skeevers in the first room, they're super weak and they count as beasts. And the reason I suggest this and instance areas over like overland areas, if you're not in a group, you get in there and everything's spawned ready to go and nothing else can like kill it. They're all just waiting for you. So you just rock up, kill the things, and then leave when you're ready. Because when you also leave an instance area through the front door, wherever you traveled in via, you'll get taken straight back out to that way shrine. So it's super duper convenient doing instance areas like this. So if you need Wayrest Tours 1, you want to use home tours, as always. Gardener House here. So just go down to Home Tours, browse homes, and then go down to G, and you'll find Gardener House. So just travel to this, go out the front door, and then you'll rock up in Wayrest there to be able to use that. And then you just travel a little bit southwest, and Wayrest is here. There is also Direfrost Keep. I'll go something different today because you've probably seen Wayrest Tours 1 to death. But Direfrost Keep is also an option, because there's a group of 3 bears and then another group of 3 bears here, and these all count as beasts. So yeah, that's something different. You can just stack all these bears together. They're all melee enemies, so they're easy to stack. And they're good stuff. Hit them with an ulti. And yeah, Hidden Blade. So yeah, just do something like that. And then same thing as with Wayrest Tours, you can just go to the entrance and just travel straight back to where you were. So you can just use the way shrine again to get to your next area. Okay, with a Mundus Stone Boon, I'll just go through a couple of options, and it just depends on how much time you basically want to spend on this, or how convenient you want to make it for yourself. So if you don't have any Wayshrines, like if you're not sure, the lady in the Oridon Vocal Guard, like just northwest of here, the Wayshrine that you start with, this is probably one of the easiest to get to in the game. The one in Glenumbra isn't too bad either. It's just outside the city with this Wayshrine that you start with too. But I just find this one in Oridon just to be a little bit quicker to get to. Now, if you don't want... The problem is, you get your Mundus Stone, and the odds are you're probably going to have a different one. Like the Thief, for example, I'm using. So, when you change your Mundus, for, like... You know, you want to change it back, right? So, the only kind of annoying thing with this one is you do 2 Mundus Stones, even if it's 1, because you want to change it back. So, if you want the Thief, this is the one that people use mostly. So, the Thief can... I think the best one for the Thief is found here. There's a couple of options. In Malabar Tor, you've got it out here, though, and it's, like, so far off from any Wayshrine, and, like, it's out in the ocean, you got to, like, swim to it and shit. I just find that one really annoying. And then the other one is in Alika Desert, which also isn't too bad. It's over here. So once you get this Wayshrine, you can just travel over here. But I just think the one in Eastmarch is just chill. Just easy to get to. There's only a beast, a bear next to it, which I suppose you can kill too. But it's only one, so you wouldn't get the whole endeavor done. Now, I think there's something better than this, and that's guild stores, or guild halls. So as an example here, I'm going to travel to one. It is called Skyscraper. So I'm just going to type in the username. Yeah, here we go. So, Skyscraper, this one. So, people can buy the Mundus Stones on the furnishing store and place them in their house. So what that allows you to do is just use all the Mundus Stones. And it means instead of going to one place, getting a Mundus Stone, and traveling to the next and getting that Mundus Stone, both of the stones are in literally the same location. So instead of going through a loading screen and all sorts of shit. What the fuck was that? Yeah, you can see all the Mundus Stones here. So all you got to do is just go whatever, just grab one, and then literally just walk 5 meters across the way and just get the one you had before. So in this case, I had the Thief. So I'll just go over here. Here's the Thief. And so you just save like a bit of a trip. That's all. Just for convenience sake, it's just a little bit quicker. Now, how much do these cost? A fucking lot. I'm pretty sure it's 4,000 each. And I think to get them all, it's something like 40,000 crowns, which is something along the lines of like $300 or some shit. It's utterly ridiculous. So have a bit of respect for the housing players that like buy all this shit, because it is ridiculous how much you have to spend on this shit. Fucking Zenimax. Now, unlike public dungeons, group dungeons, just keep in mind that you don't get taken to a Wayshrine if you leave. You gotta travel to a house. In that case, good idea having access to Maris Kissia, public house. It's either $3 or if you've got an old Mary character, you can get it for free just by talking to the lady right next door to this. And that way you can travel to this house from inside a guild hall and then travel to a Wayshrine and just go about your day in that way instead. But yeah, I will link in the description for PCNA and PCEU, I have one that you can travel to. They're in the home tours, so I assume these people are okay with traveling to them. But for console, I don't have anything, sadly. If anyone knows any good ones on console, let me know, and I'll put them in the description too for people. But yeah, I don't play console at all, so I would not have a clue. Next up, or last up, is fishing. So you need some bait first to be able to catch some fish. And I think the best place to get bait in this game is insect parts for river fishing, right here in Skyshroud Barrow. So this whole area here has tons of trees where you'll find heaps of torch bugs, and these give you insect parts each one. And you can find heaps of the fucking things here. They're everywhere. They don't spawn in the same place. You got to look around a bit. But here's an example here. So we've got a torch bug here. Over here, there's a torch bug here. And yeah, you just start getting insect parts from them. Bonus as well, you get torch bug thoraxes, which sell for a bloody lot. So if you need to fuel your, like, get gold to fuel your, like, quick endeavors, I guess. Like, you know, the other day buying more like standard maple to do woodworking crafting, or the day before that where we had enchanting stuff to make, you can sell stuff like this to get you gold to buy that sort of thing to make that quicker. But yeah, just, for now, just worry about the insect path mostly. There's also butterflies near alchemy plants, so you can grab these too. It's just they give you butterfly wings instead of torchbug thorax, which are cheaper, so they're not as valuable. But they still give you the main thing, which is your insect parts. Is that a hostel? It is too. I also think it's worth it completing the quest here, because if you do that, the skeletons will no longer be hostile, so you can just ride past them and they don't keep charging after you, fighting you. Could be really really convenient for you later on. More here. Now, it's worth checking outside the actual built area itself, like the, I guess, I don't know, facility, would you call this? Because the trees out here can also have torch bugs, and there's like trees which have like 8. It's pretty nuts. So yeah, if you want to be safe, I say just go 15, no more than that. You do want to have more than 8 because sometimes you'll get how do I explain it? I'll see when I get there. But you can kind of get things that aren't fish. You can get like reused bait. You can get fish roe. Okay, so if you need to get to Bleak Rock before, if you haven't got the Wayshrine, I think whenever you make new Ebonheart Pact characters, you get the Wayshrine because you start here naturally. But if you don't, just go to Stonefall's David's Watch here, same place you find Crow's Wood. Lizel here, she'll take you to Bleak Rock Isle, so just talk to her, she'll do it for free. If you want access to my preferred place for river fishing, which is this area here, home tours again, just go to Ebony Flask or Ebonheart Chateau. Just travel to these places. Cat has decided to stand on the mouse, so I'll just... No? Alright. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, so just travel to these houses here, just go out the front door, and you'll just rock up here. Get this Wayshrine, and then you've got easy access here. So there will always be a river fishing hole in this area here that is a river one. So you can see that guy fishing over there. Now, you can fish in the same hole as somebody else. Apparently, you get fish faster, both of you, but it exhausts the hole quicker. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't done any testing on it. Like I don't know how you do that effectively, but yeah, apparently that's a thing. So this is a... Oh yeah, so torch bugs here too. So if you want more insect parts, you can grab them here. So this is a river fishing hole. Now, there is one hole that is not a river fishing hole, and it's found over here. It's a fowl fishing spot. You can fish there with insect parts, but each bait type is corresponds to a certain type of fishing hole, and if you use the incorrect bait, it just reduces your chances of actually getting a fish. So it's not... Well, I don't think it's wise using it on the foul one. Use fish roe, or I think it's crawlers. Yeah, so one of these two for that specific foul spot. Everything else, insect parts and shad. These count as river bait. So I'll just select the river bait. It's just like your quick stop bar. So you hold the E button to bring up that wheel of all the different baits, and then you just select it, press E, and then you start your fishing. And once you see your character do a different animation than this, you just press E, you get a fish or you don't, and now all you do is you press E again, and your character will start fishing again. That's all there is to it. You just do this 8 times. Now, maybe 8 times. There's like a... It's a bit RNG. Sometimes you'll get, as I said before, you'll get used bait. Sometimes you'll get gunny sacks, which give you very common basic shit, and won't count as catching a fish, which is kind of annoying. There's also like a furnishing for a fish that doesn't count, which is very funny. Another one. We're done. So we got 8 straight there. So, I'll be generous, right? That probably took... I'd say if you were doing the Infinite Archive one at the same time, you'd probably be at like Cycle 1. Maybe like Cycle 1 Stage 2. Oh, sorry, like the next stages from Cycle 1, maybe. But yeah, it would still take ages. Like, I wouldn't bother with this one at all. Yeah, alright, so fishing doesn't actually count for harvesting from the world. Good to know. I learn something new every day. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. If you have any questions, just let me know, as it always is. But take care for now. I'll see everybody next time. Sounded like I was going to say something else there. I don't know.